The energy for this month of September is an amazing one. It's all about integrating opposites, all about assimilating, especially that place of joy or grief. As we're moving towards the autumn, the vibration that's coming through is a magnificent colour. It's going to ask for some bravery in your system. We return to that theme of courageous warriorship. We talked about that right at the start of 2022. Well, it's really here in its fullness again. My name is Prune Harris. I'm an energy expert and I've been able to see energy since I was born. And as I've watched this cosmic energy field coming in for this September, there's a lot to feel really excited about. Now, I've written a lot of information about this particular kind of dynamic. It's an energy that asks you to bridge again and again between opposites in yourself, opposites in your daily life, and opposites in your world. So it's quite a big energy that you're going to be experiencing this September. I've written much more information about it in my blog on my website, pruneharris.com. So please go there and read more so that you can really understand what it is that's moving through you and some of the other ways that you can align your energy so that you really get the most out of this month. It's a month that invites you to really align and activate of the mysteries within you. Exciting times, but potentially a little bit daunting. Now, in this video, I want us to look at one specific area, and that is your throat. The vibration shows up as an amazing golden crimson colour. And it's very much about holding these very different vibrations of gold and crimson. So there's an inherent paradox and ways of supporting, but it all means that integration is key. What is it in your life that you're struggling to integrate? Whatever that is, it's going to be really affecting the energy systems of your throat, because your throat and the throat chakra is one of the key places of integrating and assimilating every single part of your energy system. Now, if we pause for a moment and think about that, well, even the very act of thinking is going to involve the brain, all of that amazing mind field, the electrical output and impulses of your mind, and it's going to involve all of the mind of the heart, the electrical, amazingly grounded and wise energy field of your heart. Now, for them to work coherently and cohesively together, they've got to move through the throat. That long journey that we need to take again and again between our head and the heart always has to travel through essentially a bottleneck. If you think of your body shape, your body system, then the throat is the very narrowest part of your trunk, of your core, isn't it? So that is a place that so much can get held. You know yourself how you may swallow back words or swallow down emotions or struggle to bring out what you really want to say or what you're dreaming of, what you're longing for in your life. That's all to do with this throat chakra. So let's do some work to help integrate, balance that energy and align you to this amazing golden crimson vibration. For a moment, you're going to take both hands on the heart. And take a breath here. Close your eyes if you're comfortable to. Make sure you're totally relaxed and comfortable wherever you are. You can be sitting, lying, standing. And from here, leave one hand on the heart and bring the other one up to the head. And you're going to feel into your system right now. Does it feel best that that palm and your fingers are on your forehead? Does it feel best that it's right on the crown of your head, the top of your head? Or does it feel best that it's moving through your core, through your central line, with the heel of your hand on the bridge of your nose and your fingers up towards your crown? Try all three each time you do this exercise throughout the month of September and feel into which one is right for you today. As you breathe in here, breathing in deeply, fully, inviting that breath in. And as you breathe out, I want you to really do so with an audible sound. You keep doing that. I'm going to explain what you're doing. When you move with that sound through your throat, you begin to open that energetic core channel that moves through all of your chakras. So even that sound begins to align the throat chakra. You can come back to just that sound or just the action of hand on the heart, hand on the head, and that sound. Now, we're going to take our attention to the throat itself, and very gently I want you to strum your fingers all around the throat. Very, very gentle pressure here. In fact, hardly any pressure at all. Just that contact. This is a great way to break up limiting patterns or places of kind of energetic debris, places of congestion. All of those words that you didn't say when you needed to or wanted to, all of those emotions that you swallowed down because they didn't feel safe or it didn't feel appropriate for you to experience or share them. They form patterns of congestion in the throat. And when you can just bring these gentle taps in, it can really help break those old limiting habits here. Brings freshness in. All right, and now put one hand over the throat very, very gently, and you're just going to tap all over your hand, and you're going to do it a little bit more pressure. This just helps bring some of those deeper waves of vibration into the throat area. Keep breathing. Good. Now we're going to take both hands to the front of the mouth and just come down that central pathway through the central meridian to just below the heart area. You can release your hands there, and you're going to do like a windscreen wiper here in front of the throat and in front of the heart. Again, we're just allowing movement of that congested area, that congested patterning. You can use both hands if you wish. You can be very close to the body or really quite far out from your physicality, helping all of those patterns move. Allowing space so that your natural systems and wisdoms of integration and assimilation can happen. Okay. Let's come back to the throat, and we're going to stretch, and you're going to stretch in any way that feels good to you. I'm going from the center of the throat and then stretching up towards the jawline and down towards the collarbone. You can do it that way. You can stretch across the diagonal. You can stretch with all of your fingers and thumb, whatever feels good. You're going to try each one as you get there and just see what feels like it's being effective for you. Think of opening this space, aligning this space. What do you need to do? And I'm going to move on to do some lovely 8s here. Bringing that lemniscate pattern into the throat chakra, into the aura here. Your throat is amazing at connecting itself, at connecting your head and your heart. So what you're doing here is aligning it further and allowing this beautiful golden crimson energy to really do its work in your throat area so that you can bring that wisdom of your soul out into your daily life, out into the world. We all need you to do that. Okay, we're going to finish by placing all of your fingers together and popping them right in that very, very gentle notch at the base of the throat. And with the other bunched fingers, placing that in the third eye area, so that area in between the eyebrows. And if you're sitting down, you can place your elbows on your knees or on the table or the arms of a chair. If you're lying, you can have cushions behind your elbows here, so be totally supported. Your throat has an amazing job of integrating information from all of your chakras, from your head to your heart, from your heart to your head. It's the vessel through which you express every thought, every feeling, every emotion. And this month is going to be really important to keep that throat chakra and that whole throat area as connected and balanced as possible. As this golden crimson really invites more movement, more connection, more integration between your body, your mind and your soul, then your throat's going to be doing a lot of that work of assimilation. In my membership video for this month of September, I show us a beautiful way to be weaving the body, the mind and the soul even closer together energetically, so that this place of assimilation, of expression, can be more and more easy and more empowered. Thanks so much for joining me. I wish you a wonderful, wonderful September. I invite you to really travel into the mystery of yourself. There's a lot of wisdom to be brought forward. Bye-bye.